Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is freezing out, so I'm going to make this quick. I just want to update everybody and then show some small work I'm doing on the WRX. We're just swapping some wheels around. I wanted to and taking off these spacers because these guys are already like 38 offset or something like that. So these are my old XXR 530s, 18s. Man, look at that color difference in the camera between that one and that one. That's crazy. But I was trying to, let's move around here. Trying to swap struts, STI struts on the WRX, and I realized that I am stupid because of the size difference. STI WRX, STI WRX. So yeah, now I'm trying to see if I can take these springs off and take these lowering springs off. Because I would like to leave those wheels on there and sell them with the car. But these lowering springs do not work well with 18s at all. They scrape the tire and like totally chunk out the tire. But anyway, so update on the engine. So my plan is right now I'm trying to decide if I should buy a new engine or try to save this one, because this one's closed deck, obviously out front V3. Right now I'm anticipating of sending it to out front and then boring it out to 100 millimeters, because if you guys look on my Instagram, there's that big scrape mark on the bottom of cylinder 1, and that's what out front they are concerned about, just that one cylinder and then how much material was scraped off on that. And then I already put the bore gauge in there, and there's a significant difference between like the normal bore and then that scrape mark. Again, I have the wrong micrometer. I need a 3 to 4 inch. I have 1 to 2 inch, a 2 to 3 inch, and now I need a 3 to 4 inch. So I should have just got like a whole set. But yeah, so that's what I'm debating right now with me boring it out to 100 millimeters. That means I need new pistons. I would still need a new head, and then obviously like oil pump, water pump, all that timing stuff, or that Gates timing water pump package. Yeah, basically it's going to be more than what I paid for this car to rebuild this engine with how much damage there is. And it's about the same price if I buy this engine from this guy in Tennessee that I bought my F-Mic from. He has a IAG long block 2.5, stage 2.5 tough. So this guy has a IAG 2.5 staged tough long block. And I think the heads are B25s with stock cams, and I'm pretty sure like stock valves, stock springs, stock retainers, and all that stuff. So I could do that, and then, but with everything else that I need to install it, it comes out about the same, around there. But yeah, I'm trying to go rotated is the goal now. So I'm trying to do a DIY rotated. So I'm going to buy a downpipe, and then we are going to go in here. I'm going to have hopefully an exhaust guy come down to my house, and I'm going to show him that, I want, stock locations down here, and I want it like up here. And he'll take his measurements, cut the downpipe. If I have everything already and I have the capability to go the 600 horsepower, might as well, right? So that's what I'm going to shoot for now. If things don't work out, they just don't work out. So yeah, that's the update for you guys. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm still trying to sell a bunch of stuff, even though it's dwindled down a little bit. I've sold a couple things. Still got all my FA20 stuff. But yeah, let's get to putting these wheels on. And then let's see if it's not cold enough. I'm gonna try to see if this fits on here. I'm gonna have to take it to probably that same exhaust welder and have him shave these hangers off and put new hangers on. But yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, here's how she looks. Yeah, I know you can see that instantly. I bent that, that's why I don't use these anymore, because it causes a light vibration, but I'll let whoever buys this vehicle from me take it, or take them with them. Ignore the license plate. And then obviously the single one, that's brand new compared to the other ones, but I think it looks pretty good. Now we're gonna transition to the STI. Woo! All right, so there's a few things I need to look for. I need to see if this guy had an aftermarket ECU in this, and to see if there is a fuel filter. So, we got the fuel pressure regulator right here. I'm just gonna follow the lines back and see if there's a fuel filter. If not, I definitely need one. So let's get under the car. All right guys, sorry I didn't record all this. I went under. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, you see the line? Oh yeah, you can see it perfect. Went under, and as you can see, it wise off right there into 3 lines, and there's no fuel filter. So it's a big no-no from this guy. I have all the parts in here. So, I mean, hold on. All right. If you guys know where these went to, please let me know, because I have no idea. I'm trying to see under all this if does that come off easy though? Which I doubt, but from what I can tell, there's no fuel filter. So, let's go inside the car real quick. Oh, I love these seats, by the way. I need to wash them though. All right, so we're inside of the car. This is what she looks like. So it looks like he had like aftermarket radio, because this is come off easy. So I mean, I plan on getting iDoing radio anyway, or head unit. Had some sort of gauge here. Since it's like 2 different wiring, I'm guessing it's a multi-gauge, question mark. I mean, there's like multiple, you can see one right there. There's multiple like boost lines going everywhere. So one might be like boost and the other might be oil pressure or something. I have yet to determine that. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. As you guys saw, there was no fuel filter and no aftermarket ECU. The ECU wasn't bolted in though, so he might have had one and then taken it out, which may be a problem in the future. We'll see when I put everything together and the bass tune and start her up. We'll see what happens. So, hey guys, so this is a couple days later. I've been talking to a lot of people about where I should like send my block to machine it, because I took measurements. I'll take you guys upstairs in a second, and the measurements, that scrape or scorch mark, whatever you want to call it, and the normal bore and it's probably like 1.5 to 2 thou in between there of difference between normal bore. I was measuring the bore at 99.5 millimeters. I've been talking to a guy that bought a couple of my parts. He's a Subaru master mechanic, and he's overly convinced that the bore is 99.75. So I've just been double checking my measurements, and all the measurements I've come up with has said 99.5. So, I mean, another thing I can do is I can take it to a machine shop to see if they can measure it for me, like on the spot. But either way, like, it's only off by like 1.5 thou. If it's at 99.5, that means I can get it to 99.75. If it's at 99.75, that means I can bore and hone it out to 100 mil. So either way, I'm keeping with this block. I'm not going to buy that long IAG 2.5 stage tough block from that guy in Tennessee. I'm going to stick with this one because this one's closed decked. And I want the building experience. I want to build it myself. And so I have that skill set to build engines. So yeah, let's go upstairs. I'll show you guys these measurements, and then we'll close out this video finally. Yeah, let's do it. All right, guys, we're upstairs. I moved everything up here because it was freezing out. It was like below 20 down here in Alabama. So I was taking measurements. I just wanted in a controlled environment to be able to do all that. Okay, so right now I have this zeroed out at 99.5.
As you can see, it's like pretty close.
Pretty close to zero. Then I come over here, and of course I measured in 3 spots. I measured at the very bottom of the bore.
And this way you can see a little bit, come back and forth, and maybe like
0.4 thou off. And then we go to the middle of the bore.
That's the same color.
Fourth. We go to the top of the bore. And we go to, so I just showed you guys that it's all zeroed at 99.5 in the bore. And now this is that scrape mark. And as you can see, it's like negative like 1 thou. It's like 1 thou of material scraped off. And we go over to like this one, and it's like the same zero as the normal bore on cylinder 1 in that cylinder. So I'm thoroughly convinced that this is zeroed and bored at 99.5 because these are seasoned case halves that Outfront uses, and so it is a really good possibility that they did not need to bore this out anymore, that it was a really good case half. So hopefully I can get it bored and honed out to 99.75 and get the right pistons set for that, right ring gap. I am going to get a new, I mean, these bearings all have been coming out like pretty decent, so I might sell this one to whoever wants it, and I'll just start out with a new one, like I'll sell it on eBay or something. But I am going to keep these rods because I do want to stay with these W25 heads. I do want to keep this set up, and these rods are, I found out, I'm pretty sure the out front rods, and they're plus 2 millimeters. Alright guys, so yeah, that's the plan for now. Is we're still trying to find a machine shop that can do this with torque plates because it is closed decked, and I am shooting for that 600 horsepower mark. I am shooting, yeah, still trying to find a machine shop to get this worked. I'm going to talk to the guys I originally took this to, and then see if I can just buy the torque plate for them if they know how to use the torque plates, because it's just a bunch of old Alabama guys that build race cars, American race cars. So I'm pretty sure they have the experience to work a torque plate. Because the company 23 EJ257 torque plate is only like $250, and so I mean I'm willing to spend that money. Still trying to figure that out. There's a couple machine shops I'm talking to in Atlanta. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out this machine shop stuff. I really do not want to ship the out front because it's like $400 in shipping. So trying to find someone local still, but I'll keep you guys updated on Instagram, on YouTube, and we'll see you guys in the next one.